What's up, guys? This is Suh with Vengeance, and I'm back here with another Madden NFL 16 Miami Dolphins franchise. And today, ladies and gentlemen, your 8-2 Miami Dolphins are on the road again in the Meadowlands, taking on the New York Jets, who are 3-7. And if you guys would, please drop a like on the video to show your support for the Dolphins franchise. And, of course, throughout the video, if you see something that you really liked, or if I did something that was kind of messed up or anything like that, or something that was crazy, make sure you leave it down in the comment section below as we take a look at the divisional standings right there. The Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers are tied for the North at 6-4. The Colts are on top of the South at 8-2 with the Titans, Texans, and Jaguars in that order right behind them. And in the East, you got the Dolphins, Patriots, Bills, and Jets in that order. And in the West, you got the Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers tied at 6-4, and the Chiefs sitting at the bottom. And in the North, you got the Packers on top with the Bears, Lions, and Vikes there. You got the Panthers leading the South with the Falcons, Saints, and Bucks right after. And in the East, you got the Cowboys at 4-6, Redskins, Eagles, Giants right behind them. And finally, in the West, you have the Seahawks at 7-3, and it's the Cardinals, Rams, and 49ers below them. So the NFC playoff pictures, you know, it's shaping up. Either second best and get a first round bye, or we could be playing the first wild card game at home. But that's because I'm not even gonna think about first place right now in the AFC, because right now we're just hoping the Broncos even lose a game. So you take a look at the injury report. Not too many good players out for the Jets, but then again, how many good players do they actually have? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little pregame. Of course, we're going to take on the New York Jets today, hopefully coming out with a win, going 9-2 on the year. And I will see you guys in the game against the New York Jets.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their teams to victory. It's Fitzpatrick's Jets going up against Tannehill's Dolphins. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 12 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two AFC East teams about to collide as we join you from MetLife Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for this important matchup late in the year. The playoff chase is on, and every game is an absolute must. Partner, how about it before kickoff?
I think, Jim, during the year you can get such differences in emotional levels for football team. One game means more for one team than it does the other. We have two teams where everything is the same. It's all on the line, so emotionally and physically they're going to be even. Now we're going to find out who can go out on the field and execute and give their team the best chance to win.
Parker's back, ready to field the opening kick. The Jets setting up here for the kickoff.
And we are underway here in MetLife Stadium as Devontae Parker is going to take this one from the 6, and he's going to take it out to the 15, to the 20, near the 25, and they're going to mark him down there at the 25. Hopefully, I was hoping he could get a little bit farther than that, maybe get a couple extra yards, but we'll take it as it is. Good return. As you see, here comes Ryan Tannehill, our franchise quarterback. He has done excellent this year. 70.4 completion percentage, almost 3,000 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. So here we go, underway here in MetLife. Here's a third down play, 3rd down and 3. Here's Tannehill looking left side. It's caught. Kenny Stills, first down, Miami Dolphins. As Kenny Stills has been doing a pretty good job running those curl routes pretty much all year long. Pretty much like every time we need him on a 3rd down on a curl route or a slant route, he's always right there. That's why I like throwing to him. Greg Jennings, I know, isn't really a popular target in this franchise, but I mean, when he gets the ball, he does the finest of work. And obviously, we like to go to Jarvis the Marvelous on a 3rd down. And later on, that's just a beautiful play. I like using Jarvis Landry. He's a great receiver. He can catch the ball, that's for sure. And now we got later on 3rd down and 2. Here's Tannehill looking, scrambling, trying to find somebody. He finds Jarvis Landry. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. Yeah, so that's Jarvis's 5th touchdown of the season. And man, we're just doing pretty good so far. I like what I've seen out of this offense on that first drive. Here comes Ryan Fitzpatrick from Harvard. 52.5 completion percentage, only 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 picks. Obviously, the completion percentage is a little low. Actually, it's a lot low. Only 52%. That's not really that good, but doesn't mean he can't have a bad day. I mean, right there, he just threw into a really tight window and got the completion to Amaro. And yeah, this is going to be a problem all game long. If he's going to make passes into tight windows that it seems like they're impossible to make, even for a guy like me to even attempt. But hey, he's getting those completions, good for him. So 1st and 10 here for the Jets. Here is Ryan Fitzpatrick in the shotgun, looks over the middle, caught by Amaro, gets inside the 10-yard line down to the 7, and it's a 1st and goal for the Jets. So later on in the drive, it's 2nd and goal at the 6. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. This quarter's going by pretty fast. We took a lot of our time off the first quarter on that first drive, but Chris Ivory gets in the end zone for the touchdown for the Jets, and it's now 7-7. So now we are nearing the end of the first quarter. Just 10 seconds left now on a 2nd down and 9. Here's Tannehill looking underneath, or looking over the middle actually, to Jordan Cameron, and Jordan Cameron gets the 1st down. So later on, it's 3rd down and 10, second quarter underway here. Here is Tannehill scrambling, trying to find somebody open. He couldn't get it off cleanly, and that's going to fall incomplete. So now the Jets have the ball here, looking to take the lead here with 6:15 left here in the first. Here is Fitzpatrick, looks left side, caught by Eric Decker, the former Denver Bronco, kind of just been kind of silent ever since he came to New York, but he does make his presence known there as he gets the catch for that 1st down. Fitzpatrick 5 of 5 for 103 yards. So now it's 3rd down and 5 once again at the 26. Fitzpatrick drops back, looks underneath. It is Amaro again. He's been playing a big role in the first half. We got to find a way to stop him, but we got to make adjustments first. We can't just focus all of our attention on him, because then the defense will, or the offense will, make adjustments on the fly, and they'll find other open receivers and even maybe open up the run game. So now it's a 3rd and 17. This one's a little bit tougher for him, but here's Fitzpatrick, looks, throws it up for grabs, and it's caught somehow. Yeah, that geezed by the CPU. But anyway, enough of that. We are down now 14-7 to the Jets. 2nd down and 1. Here is Tannehill. Looks underneath the screen pass to Lamar Miller. Makes a guy, he almost made a miss, but he does get the 1st down. Cromartie coming up with the stop. And we're just trying to get this game all tied up. As you see, Tannehill just got his 3,000th passing yard this season. Congrats to Ryan Tannehill. He's been performing really well. Here's Tannehill again, looking deep. And how did Jarvis Landry come up with that one? This is why I like throwing to Jarvis Landry. He could catch anything, I swear. This man has magnets for hands. Pass interference on the defense. We're going to decline the penalty because we want to be closer to the end zone. So 2nd down and 2 here. Handoff to Jay Ajayi, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. So it's tied at 14. We're nearing halftime, and I feel pretty good about the offense. Defense, it's been kind of shaky. It has been for the past couple of weeks, actually. So we're trying to make adjustments, trying to adjust to these. For me, in the game-wise, we're trying to adjust to these new sliders, because obviously I'm having a little bit of difficulty trying to contain Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Jets offense, which actually is kind of shameful because the Jets offense is basically non-existent. But anyway, they get another completion off here. I think that is Brandon Marshall with the catch and the 1st down. So later on, it's 3rd down and 10 here for Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Jets. So 1:12 left. Here is Fitzpatrick, looks, has time, and he just kind of throws it underneath to Amaro, but it's not enough for the 1st, obviously. But we're going to get the ball back here with just a few seconds left here in the first half. 33 seconds to be exact. Here is Tannehill, drops back, trying to find somebody open deep, and that's not, actually, I stand corrected. Jarvis Landry does not have magnets for hands. Even though he does have really good hands, it's hard to catch a ball in double coverage like that. So give a little leeway to Jarvis Landry on that one, all right? Be nice to him in the comments section. He's been marvelous this season. He's Jarvis the Marvelous. So here we go, 2nd half just beginning. Here's Fitzpatrick. Throws it deep, and it's intercepted by Misi. And he's going to take it down to the 30-yard line, and the Dolphins are in good position to take the lead once again. And now that was a great way to start off the 2nd half, just like last game. We started off the 2nd half with an interception. 3rd down and 19 here for the Dolphins. This is not looking good for us. Here is Tannehill. Steps back. Fires over the middle. It's caught by Jarvis the Marvelous, and he gets the first down. And Tannehill looking really good this game, keeping the ball on, he's keeping the ball in possession, not turning it over. He did have that problem last game. He threw a key interception that ended up costing us the game. And, yeah, it just happens like that. But later on, we do get it off to J.J. He gets the first down. And now first and goal. Here is Tannehill. Looks. He's going to scramble for it, and he is going to get in the end zone for the touchdown. And it's now 21-14. Is Tannehill? Yeah, he can run. Yeah, we all know he can run. He was a wide receiver at Texas A&M, for crying out loud. Let's go. So third down and 6 for the Jets. Can they tie this game up? Here is Fitzpatrick looking left side. It's caught by Eric Decker again. He's got some big yardage for him ahead of him as he gets tripped up at the 32. As there's no defense being played right now, as Luis Delmas is like, where's the defense, man? So first and 10, 3:30 left. Here is Fitzpatrick. Looks over the middle. It is caught by Curley, and he is in for the touchdown. So it's now 21-all as Ndamukong Suh is getting in Eric Mangold's face. Don't do that, man. That's two giants going after each other. Two of the best players on their teams going right at it. So we can't be messing around. So again, off to Jarvis the Marvelous. And he gets the first down again off to the 45-yard line. And, man, when he has hands like this, when he's always open like that, you cannot pass it up. You really can't. You just can't. 3rd and 27, though, after a penalty and a sack or so. We're going to throw it here deep to Greg Jennings, but that's way out of bounds. And it's good defense there by the Jets, but they still got to have to score to take the lead. 3rd down and 6. We can try and make a stop. We haven't been doing that much of that all day, but you see right there, Eric Decker with the catch, and that's not going to give us another opportunity on offense because we keep on messing up on defense. So later on again, it's 3rd down and 7. A lot of 3rd down conversions being converted here by the Jets. So another one here, and this time Brandon Marshall gets the gets the catch and the first down. Poor tackling by the Miami Dolphins defense right there, as we couldn't keep him behind the line. So later on, another 3rd down here, 3rd down and 6. 4th quarter underway here from midfield. Here's Fitzpatrick. Looks underneath. It's Curley, and he's not going to get that first down again. This time, nope. You may have got me twice, but you ain't getting me a 3rd time, man. Nope. So now we have the ball, and this is probably one of my favorite drives I think I've ever had in the history of Madden. And I'm not even saying that sarcastically, guys. This drive is perfect, and you'll see why here. Handoff, J.J. We got the first down on the last play. We got that's not J.J. That's Lamar Miller getting that first down, and we're just gonna try and milk the clock. We're just milking the clock here. We're not flustered. We're not frustrated. We're not urgent. We're just taking our time with it and making sure that we get first downs along the way, but we're not wasting too much time right now, as it looks like. We've only wasted about a minute or so. But later on in the drive, it is 2nd down and 3. 4:15 remaining in the 4th. Handoff, Lamar Miller, and he gets the first down by just a hair. So I'll take that. First down's a first down. Doesn't matter how many yards you have to get there, as long as you get it. So off to Damian Williams on the carry, and Damian Williams on the 3rd down and 1, getting that first down. So now we're under 3 minutes to go here. We've wasted a couple minutes on this drive already, so we're doing a really good job of keeping the ball in possession. Handoff Lamar Miller, getting another first down at the 12-yard line now. We are wasting a good chunk amount of time off this clock, and hey, it could help us propel to victory. Who knows? 2nd down and 6 here from the 9. Here's Tannehill changing the play a little. Let's see what he sees. And he's looking back, steps, throws. It's caught. No, it's actually dropped by Jarvis Landry. And but there's a flag on the field. There's some laundry. It's going to be holding on the Miami Dolphins, as set us back 10 yards. Not a big deal because I feel like we're in a good position already. It's 3rd down and 13 though. We got to get there. So we're in the shotgun here. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Tannehill taking his time with this one, letting the clock just marinate. That's what we need to do. Just let the clock marinate and not give the Jets enough time to score, at least. But with 1 second left, we do get the play off. Here's Tannehill scrambling, trying to find somebody open. He shoots for it, and he gets Greg Jennings. Actually, when I played this game, I was looking for Deion Sims. But somehow, Greg Jennings comes up with it, and he gets the touchdown, giving it a 28-21 lead. But the Jets still have a minute to go with all 3 of their timeouts. Can we play defense and make a stand? Here is Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's been looking great all game long. Steps back, looks, fires left side. It's caught by Eric Decker again. Eric Decker's been having a huge game. So we just got to make a stop. So 2nd down and 10. Again, off to that rookie receiver they got. I forgot his name off the top of my head. But anyway, Fitzpatrick looking really good. Not mean to do the camera switch, but they got the touchdown off of that basically. And now we're going to overtime. So now, can we get a touchdown or at least a score and a stop to win this game? We decided to receive the ball first, so we are in position to win. So off to Lamar Miller for the carry and the 1st down. So later on in the drive, Jay Ajayi, 1st down. The run game has been really effective here in the 4th quarter and beyond. If you know what I mean. We're literally going to keep running the football because it's working. It really is. Handoff, Jay Ajayi. Jay Ajayi getting another 1st down. And, man, this run game has been really effective as Jay Ajayi has 72 yards on the ground. He's been really effective this whole year. And, man, it just speaks to how good our offense really is with him in the lineup. So handoff Lamar Miller, and he makes a guy miss, and he's taking it down to the 15-yard line. Actually, they marked him down to the 16, but he's now at 100 yards rushing. What a carry by Lamar Miller to get his team in good position to win the game. Later on, it's 3rd down and 3. Tannehill looks underneath, and it's not going to be caught for the 1st down. Well, it's caught, but it's not for the 1st down, as Matthews was just a few hairs short of the 1st. So now 4th and inches. We're going to go for it here and hand off to the fullback, and he's down at the 1. We are 1 yard away from winning this game, ladies and gentlemen. Can we pull it off? Robinson he was just a few inches short. So you know what? We're going to make it up to him right there. We're going to do another fullback dive, and he's going to get in the end zone for the touchdown. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your ball game. As Gerald Robinson wins the game on a fullback dive, and the Dolphins move up to 9-2 on the year, stay within reach of that 1st place spot, even though the Broncos are still undefeated, and it looks like they might go undefeated by the way they're playing. But anyway, first-time viewer of myself, hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video to show your support for the series and all that crazy stuff. You guys have been amazing as always, and until next time, my name is Suh with Vengeance, and I'm out. Peace.